Hi, how are you guys doing? So today I am doing a sticker tutorial and I forgot what I was gonna say. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin. In today's video, I am doing a waterproof sticker tutorial and I am super excited because I'm using these really cute designs. So you're gonna need some sticker paper for this. You're also gonna need cold lamination sheets. I have gotten mine from Indian Oak. I will link her shop in the video description. And I have also gotten completely free to use designs from design bundles. So the great thing about designs from design bundles is that it's already set up. We don't need to take or do any additional steps in Silhouette Studio. So it's already set up. So it's great if you're just starting out or you're just starting to do cold lamination and you don't really know how to do it. You don't have to spend money, you can get free designs. So I am super excited. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's go ahead and get started. So over in Silhouette Studio, I am gonna first set up my page. So I'm gonna come over to this little paper icon over here and I'm going to click on it and that will open up the page setup panel. So Silhouette Studio has automatically selected my machine. So I am using the Cameo 4. And then my cutting mat is the 12 by 12 inch and I'm going to change my media size to A4. And then I'm going to come over to the registration marks and I'm just going to turn those on. And I'm not going to mess with any of the default settings. So I'm just going to exit out of the page setup panel. Okay, so now I am ready to bring in my design. So I'm going to click on File and then I'm going to click on Merge. And you just need to locate where your design is on your computer. Mine is in my documents and it's the free Christmas stickers. And like I said earlier on, you can get this on design bundles completely free as of recording this video. So I am going to bring in the PNG file of this particular design and I'm going to select the all-in-one. So my software is going to freak out a little bit. It's just because Silhouette Studio has to bring in all of these stickers. So let's go ahead and just click OK. Okay, so it looks like Silhouette has brought in all the stickers. So I'm just going to zoom out and then I'm going to go ahead and just size this down just a little bit. Okay, then I'm just going to click on Fit to Window and that is going to bring me back to my canvas. So you can make your stickers whatever size you want them to be. I think that looks okay to me. And we can go ahead and ungroup all of this. So if you right click, you'll see that the ungroup option is not available. All you have to do is release the compound path and then that will separate all of these stickers. So now we can go ahead and position them on our page. But before I do that, I quickly want to talk about the crosshatch area. So I'm just going to bring the stick out the way and I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so that you can see what I'm talking about. So the crosshatch area is this area over here and this little black box and the line on the top right hand corner and the bottom left hand corner over here are the registration marks. So those are the marks your Cameo reads so that it knows exactly where to cut. Now you cannot touch the crosshatch area when you place your stickers on your page. This is really important. If you do place it over the crosshatch area, your Cameo is not going to read the registration marks. Even if you do it, you place your sticker just a tad bit like that over the crosshatch area, it's still not going to read. So I like to leave quite a bit of space in between the crosshatch area and my sticker so that I don't have problems with my Cameo reading or registering the registration marks. So I'm going to go ahead and position all of my stickers on my page, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and print this out. Okay, so I have finished resizing my stickers, and I've really tried to optimize. I've really tried to oh my gosh, I just want to go ahead and say it again. Okay, so I've done my best to optimize the space on my sheet. So I think that looks good. I am ready to now go and print this out. But before I do that, I am going to save my file. I do recommend that you save your file when you're done placing all your stickers on your page. This is just going to make it easy. If you make a mistake or anything goes wrong, then you can just open your save file and print it again. Another thing, when you do go to print this, if you move anything around, then your Cameo will not cut in the correct place. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so we're now ready to go and print this out. Obviously, I'm just quickly going to save it. It would be great if I take my own advice. So let me just go ahead and save my file real quickly. Oh, it's saved already, sorry. So coming on over to file, I am going to click on print, and that is going to bring up the print preview window. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to click on print, and then this is going to bring up my printer options. So I am using the Canon G3020 series. The specific one I'm using is the G3420. I hope that is the right one. If it isn't, I will put it on screen. So I'm going to click on preferences. So the printer settings are really important. You need to select the right media type and the right paper setting. The media type is the most important when you're doing print and cut, because the ink needs to get hot enough to absorb into the paper. So if we come over to media type, for Canon printers, I do recommend the photo papers and then the photo paper plus glossy 2. So this is what works for me, and it dries really nicely on the sticker paper. I haven't had any problems with it. A lot of people do find that their ink smudges on the sticker paper, and this could be from your printer settings. So just make sure that you're using the correct printer settings. These are the ones that I use. If you have a Canon, see if it works for you. If you have Epson, try to choose a photo paper, or if you are using an Epson and you have tested this out on on sticker paper, please do leave your settings or your media type in the comment section. Let's just help each other out. So I am going to leave my print quality on standard, and then my paper size is already set to A4, and then my paper feeds from the rear tray. So that looks good to me. And then I'm just going to make 2 copies because I want to make 2 copies of my stickers. I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to print this out. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's done printing. We have our little registration marks, and it's really important that you don't obstruct those with anything. Otherwise, our Cameo will not read them and we'll have trouble cutting this out. So don't worry about applying the cold lamination sheet over the registration marks. I did test this out before making the video and it was perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and add the cold lamination sheet. Okay, so I've got my sticker sheet here and my cold lamination film, and the cold lamination sheet is going to make our stickers waterproof. So we need to apply the cold lamination over the sticker sheet. So I did go ahead and cut my cold lamination down to an A4, and then I also scored a strip at the back here, just so that it makes it easier to apply to my sticker sheet. So I'm going to remove that strip. Right, obviously you don't want to cut right into the lamination sheet, so when you're scoring it, just be really careful. And now I'm going to start applying it to my sticker sheet, and I'm going to use a ruler to burnish this down. You can use a Cricut scraper if you want to, a squeegee, that's going to work perfectly fine. So when you are doing this, be very careful and do it really slowly. Because you can create air bubbles, and that's going to ruin your entire project. Another thing, when cold lamination is on sticker paper, if you try to remove it, it's going to ruin your entire project. So just do this really, really slowly. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to start burnishing it down. So I'm going to remove the backing as I'm burnishing. If you find that it gets a little bit hard to burnish down, just lift a bit of the backing away and then continue burnishing, and that will solve that issue. Okay, so now that that is on there, I am just going to continue to burnish this down just to get rid of any air bubbles. Another thing, you just want to make sure that you're doing your registration marks, you're getting the cold lamination on there really well so that your cameo is better able to read it. Don't worry if you get a little bit of bubbles here in the white, because we are going to weed that away, so don't worry about that. So when you're done, it should look something like that. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. And now we're ready to go ahead and cut this out on our cameo. Okay, so now I'm going to line up my sticker sheet onto my cutting mat. I do apologize for the weird angle. So my mat isn't sticky anymore, and I just don't feel like buying a new one. It's not that I don't feel like it, it just gets really expensive to keep buying cutting mats. But I should really get one because mine is old. So you want to make sure that you're placing the sticker sheet where the blocks start. So if I can just show you here really quickly. So it needs to be right along these lines over here. If you don't put it there, then your cameo will not register correctly. So I'm just going to line this up really quickly. And then I'm going to use some masking tape just to hold my sticker sheet down. So just be careful not to, like I said in the beginning, to obstruct the registration marks. Okay, so that should be good to go. So it should look something like that. You can see that I've tried to put it right in line with those lines. Okay, so now I'm going to just turn you around really quickly, and I'm going to load my cutting mat in. Okay, so this is ready to go. What I'm going to do is quickly hop on over into Silhouette Studio, and I'm going to show you the cut settings that I use. Okay, so over in Silhouette Studio, I'm going to click on the send panel, and then for my sticker settings, for the cut settings, I'm going to change this to, I think it's sticker sheets or sticker paper white. So select those settings, and the only thing that I'm going to change, I'm actually going to change three things. So I'm going to change my blade to 6. Now, the reason why it's so high is because the Cameo has to cut through the sticker sheet and through the cold lamination as well. So I'm going to change my blade to 6, and then I'm going to change the force to 18, and I'm going to set the passes to 2, and this should give us a nice kiss cut. So once that is done, I'm just going to click on send, and then the Cameo will start to register and it will begin cutting. Okay, so now it is reading the registration marks, and then it will begin cutting. Okay, so the Cameo is done cutting now, and I'm gonna bring you into an overhead shot, and we're gonna weed away the excess. Okay, so now we're ready to remove the excess. So you can see it didn't cut all the way through the paper. So this is a kiss cut. If you wanted it to cut all the way through, you can just adjust your settings, make your blade higher, or increase the force. So I'm just gonna grab a corner here, just try and get a grip on it. Okay, and then we're gonna weed it away. You have a bit of a hard time and the sticker is coming up with the excess sticker sheet, just hold it down, and then that should fix that problem. And ta-da! That looks really wonderful. Oh my word. Like, I'm so happy with that. That looks really nice. Okay, so that's how it should look. And that is pretty much how you make waterproof stickers. They're really, really cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with them. I can't wait to put them on my presents. Okay, so of course I have to do a water test. So I've got this tumbler, and I'm just gonna stick it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. So we'll put it on there. And now I'm gonna rinse it with water. And oh my gosh, sorry, I needed to grab a paper towel. So I'm gonna rinse it with water. Right. And now is the moment of truth. Oh my gosh, it feels like $1 million. Like, that is so amazing. That's so cool. I'm absolutely in love with it. And that is pretty much how you create waterproof stickers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you in the next craft video. Have a great one. Bye.